Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Ryan Weathers.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And now here is Connor Joe.
The first baseman, Connor Joe.
Left field. Gordon sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. Ripped on a line to center. Chisholm makes the play, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And getting to start, Luis Ortiz. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Josh Bell. One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And the pitch. Hard hit, right side. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
Two balls, two strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after one. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Edward Olivares. And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. The 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Digging in, Henry Davis. The pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner on at first with one gone. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. From 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's the second baseman, Leover Peguero. This one in the air. Anderson makes the grab, and that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind and the pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Joe steps on the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jake.
Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. All tied up. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boo. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And he deals. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Off the mark there, 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sawinski hauls it in to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. And that one off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now Jack Sawinski. And the slider just misses. Bouncer to second. Throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The first baseman, number 2,
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. Sanchez makes the grab. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Tim Anderson.
Anderson.
The pitch.
2-1.
Out there to center. Cruz heads towards it. He's got it. And there's one down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian.
Here's the catcher to hit, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Luis Arraez stands in. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And another ball. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the last half of the third. Line to left, and that's a base hit around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you hit the line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. And that one missing low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Two on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brian Reynolds. A base hit to the left. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now
Dominant performance for him today, Drew. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Ji-Hwan Bae. No outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. The 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back.
And the batter now, Edward Olivares.
Going with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Weathers keeping an eye on him.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Ball to strike, the pitch. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missing there. And the count's even at 2.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I've been to many games as a fan.
Got it. 2 gone. Henry Davis will hit next. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count. That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the game, Ji-Hwan Bae. He takes over in right. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's a 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Into center. Taylor settles underneath it. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman.
So digging in, Jake Berger. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And another ball. And a swing and a line drive into right field. That is the inning. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Popped up. Arise has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. A 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Now it rolls down into the corner, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hard hit left side. Anderson to first. And they're down to their last out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's going to be Jack Sawinski.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
So the tying run at second, and fouled off. One strike away. That one a little bit high, and now 3 and 2. Connor Joe waits on deck for Pittsburgh. ties the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.